Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Ain Hassana binti Muhammad Asri and my matrix number is A217498. For our project, Grammar Innovated at Trial 2025, we were focusing on teaching intensifiers and we name it power words. Intensifiers are words used to straighten or emphasize the meaning of adjective and adverbs. They help students to express ideas, feelings, and description more clearly. However, many students struggle to understand and use intensifiers correctly, even though the topic has been taught before. So, to address this, the lesson was conducted using technology to make learning more engaging, whereby Canvas slides were used to introduce intensifiers, followed by a sentence building activity and an educa-play game to provide hands-on practice. The educa-play games were designed around festive themes such as Hari Raya, Deepavali, Kaamatan, and Chinese New Year to make the lesson more relatable for the students.
So I will be explaining about technology overview that we use. First of all, we use EducaPlay. EducaPlay is a game-based learning platform that supports grammar learning through interactive activity with instant feedback. It helps students stay engaged while reinforcing grammar rules in a fun and meaningful way. To participate, students only need to join the game using a code provided by the teacher and use the laptop prepared in the class. This allows the teacher to quickly identify students' strengths and weaknesses during the lesson. For this activity, 4 learning stations were prepared. At the first station, students worked on a crossword puzzle where they had to identify intensifier. At the second station, students scrambled intensifier words to form the correct terms. And then the third station, it requires students to fill in the blank using suitable intensifier, while the final station, it asks students to choose the correct intensifier for the given statement. So that is all for the EducaPlay. So for the next technology that we used was Canva. Canva was used to design teaching slides that supported the explanation of intensifier in a visually engaging way. It was also used as a digital whiteboard, and it allows students to construct sentences using intensifier during the lesson. So this interactive approach encouraged active participation and it helped students apply what they had learned in real time.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Alila Amni binti Muhammad Azmi. My matrix number is A217034. Moving on to the implementation of our lesson, this session was carried out in several stages, starting with the pre-lesson stage. During the pre-lesson, the facilitators first introduced themselves by stating their names and causes in order to create a positive learning environment. Next, the lesson was initiated by showing several cultural pictures and short videos that contained the use of intensifiers. These materials were used to attract the students' attention and to help them relate the lesson to their own experiences and cultural background. Students were then asked to describe what they observed and express their opinions based on the visual shown. This allowed the facilitators to gauge the students' prior knowledge while encouraging active participation. After that, the facilitator explains the meaning and function of intensifiers clearly, followed by a few simple questions to check the students' understanding before proceeding to the lesson development stage.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Atika Faliha binti Muhammad Irwan and my matric number is A219898. So now, we will move on to the lesson development. Firstly, the facilitator will divide the students into several groups. Each group will be given a theme which is Hari Raya, Deepavali, Kaamatan, and Chinese New Year. After that, we will proceed with our first practice, which is constructing 3 sentences using different intensifier. The students will need to pick 3 random intensifier from a cup. Then the student will build 3 sentences that they pick according to the given theme using an iPad or laptop from a website or apps called as Canva. Each member going to get the opportunity to construct their sentences. After finishing their sentences, they need to present them and show everyone how they use the intensifier with an adverb or intensifier with an adjective.
Next, facilitator will explain about how the game works using digital devices from each station.
Each facilitator will go to their station to monitor the students to play each game. They will find an intensifier in crossword game, fill in the blank using intensifier, choose the correct intensifier, and unscramble intensified words. Lastly, after 3 to 5 minutes, they need to rotate to other station for different games. Moving on to post lessons, one volunteer from each group need to describe how they feel about the day using 3 to 5 intensifier in a speech, and then students will be rewarded on their effort to answer this question.